What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the New York Mets versus Detroit Tigers Major League Baseball matchup going down Monday, April 1st, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. And the New York Mets sending out Sean Manaea to the mound in this one, while the Detroit Tigers will counter with Reese Olson. And, Sean Manaea, it was a pitcher that has had his, fair share of ups and downs. I mean, last year he was 7-6, a 4.44 ERA last season. And, it was just a tough year for Sean Manaea, but now makes his appearance with his fourth team in 4 seasons. Obviously staying out on the West Coast for his first 3 teams. I mean, Oakland for the better part of his career, and then Padres, Giants, and now ending up in New York with the Mets. Sean Manaea has just been a pitcher that, like I said, has been just, I think the best way to describe it is inconsistent. I mean, to close out his tenure with the Giants last year, I mean, this is a guy that had a couple solid starts. I mean, 7 innings of shutout ball against the Dodgers and 6 innings of 2-run ball at home against the Padres. But he also had 8 runs, 4 earned, allowed against the Washington Nationals back in May. He had 5 runs, 4 earned, and 2 innings against the Padres. But he also had that long layoff because of injury in between May to September. But it seemed like when he came back in September, came back a little bit refreshed. But again, I'm still not eager to jump on him here, especially with the Mets lineup behind him in the state that it's in. I mean, the Mets just got swept to start the year by the Milwaukee Brewers. And like I said, just really have not looked good in any way, shape, or form to start the year. The Detroit Tigers, they just swept the Chicago White Sox in 3 one-run games. And yeah, do I love how the Tigers looked in those games? No, because the White Sox for me are going to be one of the worst teams, I think, in the American League, if not all of baseball this season, as this team is in a complete rebuild. But that being said, the Detroit Tigers, a young Detroit Tigers team, already showing that they can win games ugly. They can win games in when they have to. Games aren't always going to be easy cakewalks, and for the Detroit Tigers to show some grit, show some mettle, that they can already come out and win those games, when they have to. Like I said, it's a good sign to see for this Detroit Tigers team. I think could be a team on the rise in 2024. Like I said, the Mets, this team is in turmoil as far as I'm concerned. I mean, this is a team I think we're going to be fading early and often this season. And as far as Reese Olson goes, he was a pitcher that had his fair share of ups and downs, but he really came on strong to close out the year. I mean, he had 6 straight starts with 2 earned runs or less to close out the year. 4 quality starts in his final 5 starts of the season. A 2.68 ERA across his last 7 starts to close out the year. Finished with a sub-4 ERA. A 5-7 record wasn't great, but it was good enough. And I think Reese Olson is definitely going to be able to take a step forward as a mid-rotation piece, and could be a higher-end rotation piece in this Detroit rotation. And like I said, I just like the direction that Detroit is headed this season. I think A.J. Hinch has himself a solid team in the Motor City, and we're getting some value here as far as I'm concerned with the Detroit Tigers. I think that it's just an early spot where, sometimes it takes the books a little while to catch on to certain teams. I think we saw it with the Baltimore Orioles last year. I'm not saying that the Tigers are going to win 100 games like the Orioles did last year, but I think we're going to catch some early season value until the books start to catch up and realize what we have here with the Tigers. So give me the Detroit Tigers and the plus money in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.